All right, so we're going to talk about the preterite today. I love this lesson. It's so much fun. But anyway, the preterite is the past tense of the verbs. We're going to be on page 307. That's where this little box is on your book. But the preterite is the past tense. Now, Spanish has two past tenses, the preterite and the imperfect. We don't learn about the imperfect until Spanish 2. But the preterite, we did get started talking about now. And we'll talk about the differences between the two and when you use what later. But for now, we need to learn the new endings for the preterite. Okay, so the preterite will be the past. So we're going to learn about trabajar. And so that is worked in the preterite, right? I worked, you worked, he worked, so forth. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at the specific endings. Now, first off, I want to go ahead and tell you how I remember the preterite endings. It is with the preterite, I call it the battle cry. We are charging into the preterite, and it is Easteo amos eron. Okay, so Easteo amos eron. Okay, and you can also kind of think about this. It looks kind of like the name Aaron, so it kind of helps me remember it. But anyway, we are just going to learn the AR today. We're going to focus on that for a little bit. Notice that the yo form and the LAU stead form have accents on the end, so that's a little different, and that is how they are regularly. All right, but let's go ahead and talk about this. Trabajar means to work, so we have trabajé, and that means I worked. We have trabajaste, you worked informal. Trabajó, which means he worked, she worked, you formal worked. Trabajamos, we worked. There is your vosotros form. And then we have trabajaron, which is they worked, you plural worked. Okay? So these are the preterite endings. Easteo amos eron. Fun, isn't it? And now you can say things in the past. So let's go ahead. We're going to do an exercise on page 316. So go ahead and turn there. So 316, por favor. Número 6. And if you go ahead and look at number 6, it says Gaby and Luisa están hablando por teléfono para saber qué pasó durante el fin de semana. Completa su conversación. Usa la forma correcta del verbo en el preterito. Okay? So Gaby and Luisa were talking on the phone in order to know what had happened. So basically to tell each other what had happened over the weekend. Doesn't translate super smoothly there. Complete your conversation. Use the correct form of the verb in the preterite. So we're going to be looking here at these preterite verbs. So Luisa says, Gaby, hola, ¿cómo estás? Gaby, hello, how are you? ¿Qué? And then we're going to start right out by giving you an irregular one. That's not very nice. I'll help you out with that one. Okay, but ¿qué? What did you do this weekend? Okay, and they say hacer. Now, hacer is irregular. It is going to be hiciste. So Hiciste. That's, I think, the only irregular one in here. It's not very nice of them to give it to you at the beginning there, but hiciste. Hiciste. Okay, what did you do this weekend? And Gaby says, well, Susana me blank invitar a su fiesta el sábado. And you? So Susana invited me to her party on Saturday. And you? Okay, so we have to take invitar. Okay, our subject, if you look at it there, is Susana. Okay, Susana is going to be my subject, and so I need to make it the LAO stead form. I'll wait just a minute for you to figure out what that is. Okay, hopefully you said invito, I-N-V-I-T-O, with an accent on it. And you? Okay. And then she says, número 3, visitar unos primos en San Antonio para cuéntame qué pasar en la fiesta. So she's going to say, I visited. So what would it be for I visited? Right, visite. Visite. I visited some cousins in San Antonio. But tell me, how was the party? Okay, so fiesta is going to be your subject. In that case, you're going to be using it. What verb do you think you should use for that? Okay, yes, pasó. Accent on your O. Pasó. And then we have Gaby. Bueno, Maribel and Francisco blank llegar juntos. So Maribel and Francisco arrived together. So you have llegar, Your subject's going to be they, Maripela and Francisco. Okay, hopefully you said llegaron. Y Pedro blank muchísimo con Barbara. So Pedro danced a lot with Barbara. What do you think that verb should be? Okay, bailó, accent on the O. Okay, and then your next sentence starts with yo. So what form of hablar would we use? Hopefully you said hablé, accent on your E, right? I danced with the cousin of Rosura all night. It was an excellent party. And how were your cousins in San Antonio? Are they doing well? Sorry, are you all doing well? And so we need to have pasar. You're going to be using the ustedes form. Hopefully you said pasaron. Okay. All right, you try 9 through 13 on your own. Let me know if you get stuck.